Hi YouTube, today I wanted to share a video on a dip that I make for my family. We make this dip at Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's just really popular in our house and it's made at every family gathering. It's something that my whole entire family likes. My kids especially enjoy eating it. So I thought I'd share it with you. I got this recipe probably about almost like 10 years ago. Please excuse the noise in the background. My dog is shuffling around in the on the kitchen floor. So I got this recipe about 10 years ago from a coworker, and so this was just a recipe that somebody had brought in that they found, and it was really good, and I've always just since then made it for my family. So I hope you'll enjoy it. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty on it, so I'm going to be doing voiceover on most of the video, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. Part of the reason I'm actually making this video right now is because I thought this would be really perfect for a Super Bowl party. A couple things I want to mention is that this dip is a little bit on the spicy side, but you can certainly tailor it to your liking and not put as much hot sauce in it. Okay, the first ingredient is chicken. Just keep in mind that I am cutting this recipe in half because I'm not making a full recipe. The next one is ranch dressing. And this is just Walmart brand. I don't use any specific one. The next ingredient is Frank's Red Hot Sauce. You do not have to use this particular brand, but this is the one that the recipe calls for, and I do think it tastes a little better, but I have definitely substituted cheaper brands for it, and it's been just fine. The next one is softened cream cheese, and I just leave it on the counter a little bit and get it softened. And the last ingredient is just cheddar cheese that you will have to shred. I normally don't buy pre-shredded cheese, so I just shred this myself. The first step is to actually boil the chicken. The recipe does call for canned chicken, but I prefer to not use canned chicken. It's just not something I enjoy using. I don't like the taste of it as much, but it certainly is an option. So I actually will take the chicken and boil it, and basically after that I will shred the chicken. So it's just like canned chicken. So I've shredded the chicken, and you do want to shred this as finely as possible. This could probably be a little finer, but you just don't want people biting into pieces of chicken. It just doesn't taste good. When it's shredded, it's just kind of mixed in with all the other ingredients, and it just becomes part of the dip rather than biting. You're not making, Kentucky Fried Chicken, so you don't want people to bite into the chicken. Okay, now you just add the cream cheese. I just throw everything in a bowl and just mix it in there, and then eventually put it into my crock pot. Add your shredded cheese, and then you can go ahead and add the remaining ingredients, which are the ranch dressing and the Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Now, you just need to go ahead and mix all of this together, and I just want it thoroughly combined. I mean, some of the cream cheese might not mix together really well, but you need to go ahead and combine it as best as you can, and we're going to go ahead after this and put it in a crock pot. I normally like to get this in the crock pot and start it at high just so that it starts cooking and heats up the crock pot. But then after that, I do turn it down to low, and then I keep it at low while it's being served. But this is basically cooked at this point. I mean, the chicken's cooked and all the other ingredients do not require cooking. So at this point, you're really just heating it up and making sure that everything is completely, like the cream cheese is completely softened and mixed into all the other ingredients, and that is basically it. So I'll show you a picture of what it looks like, and I normally serve it with celery and with some crackers. I hope you like the finished product. This is the dip, and it's nice and hot. As I mentioned, you should really keep it in the crock pot. It's just served best when it's warm, and I normally serve it with celery and with crackers. These are Clubhouse crackers that I got at Costco, but the recipe does call for chicken crackers. They're like a chicken flavored cracker, and they really do taste good with this dip, but they're a little bit pricey for me, so I stick to just these crackers. Or even Ritz crackers would work. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will make this dip for your family and that this will become a family tradition like it has become in our family. Please let me know if you made it and what your family thought of it, or if you're planning on making it for the Super Bowl party. I would love to hear your review of the recipe, and I want to know if your family or your friends like it as much as my family does. If you like this video, I ask that you please press like and hit subscribe to subscribe for my future videos, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.